Hello, this is Samadan. Samadan is on a journey to make gold. In the last episode we finished up in Arathi Highlands. In this episode we are going to decide on a new area to explore and continue to build on our gold reserves by flipping materials. We have a good start, 2,310 gold and a bunch of stuff on the auction house. Last time I was hoping for at least 1,000 gold in sales because that would get us back over 3,000 gold. Let's go see what's sold. Fantastic, we have some sales. Herbs are selling well. The cloth is doing well. This is decent. It says 1,500 gold here though, and that lot doesn't quite add up. There must be more. Ah, here it is. One of our early items from the starter zone. Silver thread pants. That's a very healthy 800 gold right there. Accounted for almost half our sales. That's brilliant. Okay, let's scoop this all up and see what stock we have left. That's looking good. 3,870 gold and still a bunch of items ready to sell. This is a very healthy position. Let's pop it all back on the auction house. That gold thorn is looking expensive. Maybe it will sell at that price. Maybe not. Let's not forget a vendor search as well. Nothing today. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes not. Some of this we've been posting on manually, so time to look at it all in detail and make some decisions. So linen cloth, average buy price is 34 silver. Our smart average buy price is 75 silver. Smart average buy is the average of our current stock, whereas average buy is the average overall, including historical prices. Because we've been buying at a slightly higher price recently, this is reflected in our smart average buy price with the stock we have left. This is quite an important figure to look at when making decisions to sell. The current price is 1 gold 50, so double what we paid for. I'm going to be optimistic here and put mine at 2 gold and 9. There's not many at 150, so someone might buy those up. Okay, wool. Average is a solid 27 silver. Current price 99 at least. There's a lot of it, so best to just match the price I think. Silk, I've not bought any, so I don't have an average buy price. I'd like to go here at 1 gold 78, because that's at least higher than the current market average. There's a couple of thousand below it though, so chances of it selling are not too high. Netherweave, oh netherweave. We bought you so cheaply at 11 silver, so anything is a profit. We just have to watch out for your pesky deposit fees. It will cost me 10 gold, but the price is bang on the market, even if that's a little high compared to the region average. Now would be the time to try for a sale. I'll put it all on and risk the deposit. We are getting to the stage now where these fees can be swallowed up as part of the process. Bolts of mage weave, I'll try to sell those as they are. Now onto the ores. True iron is a nice high price, well worth a shot. The deposit fee is cheap as well. Mithril too, that's looking promising. The sort of prices I imagine some of these might end up at if everything works out in beta. Iron looks interesting. There's a big chunk here at 6 gold making a wall. The region average is 9 gold. Quite a scattershot of prices below 6 gold. We could buy everything up to 4.99 because the next jump after that is 1 gold more. So there is a bit of breathing room to make a small profit below the wall. It will cost us 89 gold, so not a massive risk. Now we can post our existing stock up at this price and look the cheapest. Now onto tin. Good that our average buy price is 270. I'd rather go here at 4 gold if truth be told, so I'll try it there and see what happens. Copper we just have a little of, so a 5 gold trial should work fine. I'm in no rush to sell this. So that's a great start. We did buy some iron, so let's go pick that up. Now I need to go visit a vendor. I've been reliably told there's one wandering around here. Not you, you're a guard. You're a guild chest. Aha, there you are, the bread vendor. Wait for me. That's easy. Now we can get rid of that crusting charm. Now back to the auction house. We've got some extra iron ore to put on. Nobody else has posted, so 5.99 it is. Okay, auction's on, ready for a new adventure. I quite enjoyed Arathi. I want to have a look at somewhere a bit different now. At level 39 we start to have a few extra options. Some new zones will open up for us at 40, and maybe some extra markets too. Let's see. Badlands is 40 to 60. What's there? Lots and lots of mithril with some sungrass. Burning Steppes looks similar, more mithril and sungrass. Swamp of Sorrows, now this looks interesting. Lots of thorium ore here, and that's a good relic 5 item. The price is still a little low at this point, but I have a feeling it will go a bit higher. There's also some golden sansum and sorimoss. They sound interesting herbs. We could maybe explore here and see what it's like. So how do we get there? It looks like getting down to Duskwood is my best option, and then through this Deadwind Pass place. That's level 55 to 56, so it should be fine if I stick to the path. Once I get to Swamp of Sorrows, I'll have a wander around and see how easy it is to get the nodes. I don't see any quests here yet because I'm not level 40. We're not far off though, so time for another adventure. I love exploring new areas. Not sure what we'll find here, I'm not familiar with the zone. Before we go, we can research those herbs on the auction house, see what price they are. Okay, sorrow moss. Moss full of sorrow. Oh, pretty good price, 20 odd gold. Sale rate is 0.19, so that means on average I'll have to list it 5 times before it sells. Golden Sansum, okay, decent as well, 7 gold 50 with a slightly better sale rate of 0.27. Okay, those sound fair, and that seals the deal. Off to Swamp of Sorrows to gather some Moss of Sorrows. Sounds a happy place. Let's look at the flight paths. Okay, I'm so close with the ones in Redridge, but I can't get over those hills. I remember seeing them in that corner. I think I'm better off going to Eastvale Logging Camp and travel from there. Off I go then. Time to enjoy the in-flight movie. These zones look fun, a bit too scorchy for me right now. Might be good for later perhaps, they're really close to the 2 cities. Ah, familiar Redridge, happy times. Okay, here's our stop. I'm going to park myself here for a moment. There's no inn or anything nearby, but I've run out of time and I'll come back later. And we're back. That was quick. It's the next day for me, and I can see I've got some mail. I'll save that for the end. Time to continue our journey and adventure into new lands. So, down to Duskwood and over the swamp. No harm in picking up some herbs along the way. Now be careful, Samadan, you know what happened with the wolves last time. That's more like it. Into Duskwood. Azeroth Autopilot really wants me to level here. Maybe I will another time. For now, I'll just pick up this flight point and head over to the pass. Oh, this looks nice. Very atmospheric. Oh, what's this? Oh, I see. Level question mark. That doesn't sound good. Maybe my prowl will work. Okay, time to run. They still see me. Now, don't get lost. This isn't creepy at all. We're on a nice gentle stroll in the mountains. Oh, hello, more spiders. I like spiders really, but these I don't think like me. Alright, time to move on. Now looking at the map, it makes sense to start a route around the edge, picking up thorium along the way. I'll see what kind of mobs are here and how tough they are and take it from there. Okay, so far so good. Seems reasonable enough, getting some good bits here and there. The mobs aren't too hard and nicely spread out. Oh look, a rich thorium vein. That's nice. A couple of ore from that one. This Stonard place looks a bit horde-like. I don't want a repeat of Arathi. I best steer clear of here and head into the centre. And ding, level 40. We get Journeyman riding, but our travel form is at 200% already, so I think we're all good on that front. Oh look, a horde player. They seem friendly. Yep, see? Nothing to worry about. Now looking at the map, we're here in the middle. A new quest has popped up in the top right, so I imagine that's where it all starts. There's a flight point there, and another one to the south. We know the Horde base is right beside me, so this must be an Alliance area. I'm getting some good herbs here in the middle, so I'll make my way to the quest start and see what's there. Ah, here's the Alliance base, Marsh Tide Watch. Okay, lots of quests here, plenty to do. I won't pick them up just yet, we're still exploring. I'll grab the flight point though, that'll be handy. I still want to see what's in the north. Bog Paddle, here we are. This must be the starting place. There's another flight point here. I'll have a quick explore around, see if there's any limited supply recipes. Now I can't see anything. Okay, so this zone looks interesting. We picked up a few herbs. We can combine them together. Things will get easier once we get to a higher skill level, but still nice to get a few. So Sorrow Moss worth 21 gold each. If you hold shift whilst hovering over an item, TSM will total up what you have in stock. So here we have a total of 147 gold. Golden Sansum, 31 gold total there. Not a huge amount, but it's early days still. If we come back here with flying and a max skill level, there's some good things to find here. Thorium ore we got 10 of. We also got an arcane crystal from the thorium. That's worth 390 gold, so really happy with that. I think that for now we'd best head back to the auction house. We've got the flight points so we can return here easily enough. I may well decide to quest here. I think we can do a lot with this zone. Okay, I've got some loot I want to test on the market and see what sold since last time. Oh wow, we did get some sales. All the linen cloth sold, and another item. Veteran leg guards, at 1,400 gold added to the pool. Brilliant. Right, back to the auction house. I'll do a quick vendor search just in case. Oh nice, there's a wand here. That sells for 25 gold more, so that's an easy purchase. I'll post my expires first, get those out of the way. Now we have a load of stock we've been putting on manually. This time I want to start making the job a little easier by creating some sort of flipping operation. I'll create a new one and call it Flipping Average Buy. Duration I'll set to 12 hours because these are fast moving markets and it will save on deposit fees. Now for my price string, I'm going to make use of Smart Average Buy. This is new to TSM 4.10. It used to be part of Average Buy and you changed it in the settings. Now Smart Average Buy has its own string and we can make use of it. As we said earlier, Smart Average Buy is the average of the items you have in your bags and banks as opposed to the average over your entire accounting period. I don't want to post these on for less than I bought them for. Most of the items in this group I've been buying to sell for higher, so this is perfect. I'll set it to 150% as a start and see from there. I'll do 500% as my max price. Nice to see this now defaults to post at maximum price, so that's good. Normal price will do at 200%, and then we'll have a look at the tooltip to see what it all looks like. Okay, for true iron ore this doesn't quite work. The base price is way higher than my max price. There's a couple of ways we can deal with this. One simple way would be to increase the max percentage to something really high, like 5,000%. That would work, but then the price seems a little unrealistic in some places. What if we chose the maximum between Smart Average Buy and included double the market price? That could work. Now the tooltip range looks a little more reasonable. Let's do a post scan and see how it looks. Here we have a couple of invalid prices. Some of these don't have an average buy price. Okay, easy enough to fix. We can adapt what we did in the max price and include it for the min and normal price. Let's say 80% of the market price for min and market price for normal. Then if TSM doesn't have a Smart Average Buy price, it will use the DB market price instead. It will also take the maximum between the two if it has both. While we're here, we have a few items to add to the groups. These can easily slot into the groups we're already using. So now when we do a post scan, all the new things can go on. Many of the flipping items are all below minimum price, so we may need to take a closer look at them and see why. Copper ore has some very cheap ones, so best pick those up. Tin is tricky, it doesn't really sell that well, and my average buy is already quite high. I don't want to buy all this lot out. The others are hit and miss. I'll buy the obvious ones like bolts of mage weave, the same with the nether weave. Silk is interesting, there's a good chunk of it cheap here. Region average is over a gold. It will cost me a lot to flip this, but my reserves are getting higher so I can afford to try it out. Okay, fantastic. Pick all that up from the mail and try a post scan. Netherweave and Mageweave look good, so they can go straight on. Still quite a few below minimum price. My minimum on the silk cloth is 1 gold 18, so still a bit too high. My Smart Average Buy price is 78 silver though, so I know I have room there. It must be the market price pulling it higher. I'll reduce them both down a little bit in the operation to give me more wiggle room. Okay, now we have silk and copper pulling into the mix. The max amount of 1,000 silk is going on. That still leaves us with some stock, so I'll save the rest for later. So there we are, 2,210 gold in cash and nearly 9,000 on the auction house. Very similar to where we were last time, but in this case we have some extra stock in our bags ready to sell in the future. Not bad at all really. We had a good look at a new zone. If the herbs there sell well, I may return and do the quest there. Maybe I'll get lucky with a few more arcane crystals. There's lots of opportunities ahead now we're level 40, getting closer to flying, and then the whole world will open up to us. In the meantime, we are building, speculating, learning and having fun. So until next time, happy gold making, and I'll see you very soon.